Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Diamond Society server. Today we are going to be working on this level here. As I had stated in a previous episode, we are going to end up putting a gear down here. And I've already marked where one of the sides was going to be. So I figured instead of just, building this off camera, I'd actually let you guys see how I built these. So, we got 3, 4, and 5 here. Then we got 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, you're in the way. Now, this does pose a slight problem because the one pipe is up there. However, we can end up either running it along here, or we can end up moving the pipe up there at the church, but we will work on that at a later time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. Okay, so that right there, that creates the circle that we are going to build off for the actual for the gear. And so what we want to do is we want to bring these out, and then because this is actually a copy of the gear, or the large gear that comes out of the church upstairs. And then what we do is you put 1 here, and then like that, and then come out at an angle, like so, so, and then we got 3 on this side. So then I will need to cover up that hole up there, since, you don't go there, since we're not going to be able to actually use that. And voila, we have a gear, which will end up rotating to make the chain go up and down. Now, I ended up having to remove some of this. Let's see. There we go. I had to remove some of this so I could actually get in there. And, ooh, you don't go there. So, the shit will end up having 2 choices. They can either manually drop the chain down. So like, let's say if they don't have any power or anything like that. So they ran out of juice in their engine, which is another thing that we're going to end up building. But if they end up running out of power and stuff like that, they can still end up dropping the chain. And then, yeah, okay. So you got the chain. So we got these here, which we can end up using in order to pull the chain up and down. And if you guys remember correctly, the chain goes all the way. Oh, wow. Oh, spoilers. But the chain goes all the way down and docks us here at the port. So now we have this gigantic gear that that can end up being used to power the stuff up at the church, as well as to move the chain up and down. Now, the other thing that we are going to have to do is we are going to need to build an engine. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Now, I have absolutely no clue how I'm going to build this engine, but one of the things that we need to consider is actually putting another gear here. So in order to do that, I wonder, let's see, because we're going to end up having to attach it here. What does that do down here? Oh, there's like absolutely nothing down here. So that would actually work out perfectly. Ooh, oh, there we go. So what would happen if we did, okay, I do have more. If we did another one of these gears, how do we want to do this? We want to offset this. So it would be there, so that, I know this isn't perfect, but, so the gear would be like that. Yeah. So then, if we did that, then we would have you, and then like so. Okay, and then, actually we need to also do that as well. And then you would be, you would come down, same here, and then think so. Okay. So that's the beginning of the gear, and then this would come down. Alright, so you would go away. Okay. So, like so. So let's go ahead and drop down. Okay. And then we also want to get rid of that one there. Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got one goes down. Ooh, this would actually end up tearing into the floor down here as well. Okay. You there. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. Alright, and then you, see, there, okay. And then you come down, there. Okay, and then that's not right here. Alright, I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so I found out what was wrong. It was this bar right here. Alright, and so this would there we go. And that, and then like that, and then like so. Okay, like so. And then we would need to cut the floor out as well. And then let's go ahead and take that out. Thank you. Alright, now let's head back upstairs. Because one of the things we are going to have to do is we are going to have to figure out how to attach this to an engine. Now, let me come here. Yeah, because this will be enough room for that. And then with this, okay, and then I did get, yeah, I got all the gear. Okay. So what we need to do, let's go ahead and drop back down here. We need to look at some materials. Let's see, what do we want to put in there? Let's go, I wonder. Because I do have these that I could use. And they do say to use your diamond blocks. So, what we could do something like that. Actually, let's bring that out. Okay, we could do that, and then have this come up. Let's see if I can enter pearl up here. So you guys get a look into the thought process of Mantis. All right. So basically, what would happen is this would come up. And actually, no, this wouldn't come up, because basically what would happen is that the engine would end up having, let's see, we need iron. Here we go. Grab some iron bars. Yeah, and don't ask me why I have so many iron bars. Yeah, I ended up making too many. I don't know why I have so many. Alright, because what we could do is build something like this. So it kind of looks like, in fact, why don't we take these out here for right now? So it looks like it has a chain wrapping around it. Doesn't quite look like a chain. Yeah. So if I take that out, then yeah, that doesn't. Because we would want it like it would be rotating the block down there. So we got the rotating block, but this would end up coming up to, let's say that the engine, let's see, this is 1, and so it would be here, and then, oh, you don't go there. Okay, and then this would come around the next one, which would, I mean, I guess that kind of works. And then this would be attached to the actual engine. So the engine would end up rotating this this shaft, which brings the chain around, which rotates this shaft, which rotates this gear, which rotates this gear, which moves the chain, which then powers stuff up in the church. Cool. So, and then if the chain is actually fully up, it can end up continuing to rotate. Like they could end up, say, removing the anchor, possibly from the chain, and then it could just end up free rotating, maybe, so that it can continue powering stuff up in the church, maybe. Or if they just they decided to put the stuff up in the church, and in order to take advantage of some of the power that was created from bringing the chain up and down, and so it ends up coming up and powering stuff out there. And then also the suggestion was to bring the pipes down from there to the actual engine, and so everything's kind of interconnected over here, which is kind of cool. But the thing with this is that how do we want to build the engine? And if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, and, you know, in terms of, you know, the story behind how the machinery works and stuff like that, you can always share that with me. I definitely like hearing some of the crazy ideas that some of you come up with. So, so let us put the crafting table down, because we are going to need a crafting table. Now, let's make a chest. Make a chest, and then let's see. I think it's like that. Sweet. Okay, got a hopper. Hopper, and then try to get around here. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got blaze rods. They could be useful, possibly. Leather. Oh, no leather. That isn't good. Tools. No item frames. You might be in trouble. Might have to go and get some leather. All right. Well, regardless, let's see what we got here. Do we have? Okay, we have cyan wool, black wool. Black wool might be helpful, or even some light gray wool. And then, nope. Eat the fish. Don't try to break signs. Okay. Come up here. And then let's lay a base down of, let's do this, maybe. And actually the diamonds would come further in. So let's do that. And then like so, I guess, maybe. Definitely an interesting looking engine thingy. We could do something like that. And then maybe add some black in here. And I do have more for another hopper. So let's make another hopper. We're gonna have to grab some more iron from downstairs as well. All right, we got that. And then that. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, okay. Well, what? Oh, you there. Let's put some grates, because you're not going to have access inside of the actual engine. And then I'm going to need to get some, like, item frames. There we go. Item frames and stuff like that for, like, buttons and stuff like that. But yeah, we need more iron. Need more iron. Okay. Gonna have to go back to spawn and get some more iron. Alright, there we go. Right. And then with the way I've been going through Ender Pearls lately, I'm gonna probably have to go back to the end. So probably gonna have to do a shopping trip here soon. So let's do this. And then like so. And then we could put item frames and stuff on this. And then let's see, how do we want... Yeah, I have no clue. But that is alright. We could have like the blaze rods like I had as like some kind of dial or something. Oh, but we could also do the clock. There's a clock and the compass that we can end up using as well. So those would be option as well for different dials and stuff like that. Like we could put an item frame here with a with the compass, and it could show, you know, it's like a little gauge. This is how the engine's doing type thing. So I know this doesn't look all that much, but definitely having some issues trying to figure out how to do an engine in Minecraft. The only engines I've ever seen in Minecraft are in modded, and we were definitely in vanilla. So that does pose a problem. I mean, we could even say take the corners out. So if you guys have any suggestions for how to modify this engine, yeah, that looks a little bit better. Definitely would be appreciated. But we have an engine. The next thing we need to do is move the pipes. This pipe right here. We need to move this pipe and bring it over to the engine. So actually, do you know what? We probably shouldn't do this in iron then. Now that I'm thinking about it, because the pipes are going to be in iron. I'm dropping stuff in hoppers. So maybe we should do this in the gray wool. Here, let's see what this looks like. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's not fantastic. Yeah, because if we're gonna have the pipes coming over here, we kind of want to be able to differentiate between the pipes and the actual engine. And you're not gonna, yeah, you're not gonna come to me, are you? Oh, I probably should check this hopper. Yep, sure enough. Like, nope, that's mine. You can't have that. What are you talking about? Alright, so let's put this here. And then like so. Grab that iron block. Place that there. Okay, yeah. Not enough contrast. I'm definitely going to have to think over what to do with the actual color. But to show you what I was talking about, let's go ahead and bring this pipe down. And so we got this pipe. Now, we also have to remember that we do have the quartz blocks and stuff. Because we don't want to get too close. Okay, there we go. Well, maybe... let's bring it up. Let's bring it up instead. Okay, so do that. Okay, there we go. And then we'll bring this across like so. And like that. Not 100% sure on that pipe, but it is a work in progress. So actually, let's bring this into the center. Here we go. Or we could even, because the thing is that technically the pipes really wouldn't be straight per se. So let's see what it looks like if we actually angled it. And then you guys will have to let me know what you guys think. Like a so. So it would be, you would be gotten rid of. Okay, like that. Okay, and it doesn't interfere with the gears, which is definitely, definitely always a concern. It is a lot larger of a pipe, with it going at an angle, but we don't, yeah, it's a little bit difficult to do anything curved in Minecraft because everything is blocks. So you will definitely need to let me know what you guys think, whether it should be like a straight pipe or something along those lines. And then I also need to figure out what to do with this pipe, which is hiding right there. Okay. So we have this crazy pipe. We got the gears. And then I will need to finish down there as well, because it does go into the bottom floor as well. Maybe what it needs is maybe a little bit of variation. Maybe that's what it's missing. Yeah, so you guys are definitely getting a view into how does Mantis think. It's very, very erratic. So we could do something along those lines. Using the black. That breaks up the gray sun. Or it might be perfectly fine to have the iron. Let's. Yeah, no. I don't like that. Okay, and then I just realized one thing that I ended up forgetting about. I forgot about buttons, and I don't have any stone. Buttons and if I can actually get a thought out, what are they called? Tripwire hooks. There we go. And tripwire hooks, because the tripwire hooks look like little levers. Yeah, they look like little levers. So we could do something along those lines. I definitely need to get more leather so that I can actually put stuff on here. And then if we hop down here, I can grab some stone real quick. Stone. Where did I put my stone? Smooth stone. Okay, here we go. Oh, and actually, do you know what? Miscellaneous stone products? No. Redstone components. No. Okay, sweet. So go figure, I had tripwire hooks. Yeah, no, I wanted to double check because on Wells nights I have so many different things that are just duplicates upon duplicates upon duplicates. I almost have an entire stack of crafting tables. There we go. Yay! So there we go. Granted, this is not the finished product. But I wanted to kind of get an idea. With the stone button, it might not differentiate or be differentiated enough. So we might want to go with the actual wood button. And plus, apparently those break really easy. The wood button goes a lot better with the tripwire. So, in between episodes, I am going to go and I'm going to go get some leather, so I can actually do some, man, Words are seriously hard today. Some of the item frames. There we go. But do some item frames. And then try to get some more materials. And then also finish up downstairs with the gear so that it pops out down, down there. But other than that, I think I'm going to call this episode. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want to see more episodes like this, where you guys actually see my crazy thought process and stuff like that, and actually see me build the items, or do you prefer more of the episodes where I build off camera, where I basically say, hey, okay, this is what I did. This is what I plan to do, and yada, yada, yada. Or if you like this. So definitely let me know. You can let me know down in the comments below, or you can tweet me at CraftingMantis. And then if you like this episode, definitely leave hit the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so. It lets you know when I put out new content, so you can see all my craziness going on. And then questions, comments, any suggestions. I know I asked for several suggestions during this video, so definitely look forward to hearing from those, either here on YouTube or on Twitter. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.